Leviticus chapter 1, verses 1 to 17. I am reading from the New Revised Standard Version, the Green Bible. Verse 1, the Lord summoned Moses and spoke to him from the tent of meeting, saying, verse 2, speak to the people of Israel and say to them, when any of you bring an offering of livestock to the Lord, you shall bring your offering from the herd or from the flock. Verse 3, if the offering is a burnt offering from the herd, you shall offer a male without blemish. You shall bring it to the entrance of the tent of meeting for acceptance in your behalf before the Lord. You shall lay your hands on the head of the burnt offering, and it shall be acceptable in your behalf as atonement for you. Verse 5, the bull shall be slaughtered before the Lord, and Aaron's sons, the priests, shall offer the blood, dashing the blood against all sides of the altar. That is the entrance of the tent of meeting. Verse 6, the burnt offering shall be flayed and cut up into its parts. Verse 7, the sons of the priest Aaron shall put fire on the altar and arrange wood on the fire. Verse 8, Aaron's sons, the priests, shall arrange the parts with the head and the suet on the wood that is on fire on the altar. Verse 9, but its entrails and its legs shall be washed with water. Then the priest shall turn the whole into smoke on the altar as burnt offering, an offering by fire of pleasing odor to the Lord. Verse 10, if your gift for a burnt offering is from the flock, from the sheep or goats, your offering shall be a male without blemish. It shall be slaughtered on the north side of the altar before the Lord, and Aaron's sons, the priest, shall dash its blood against all sides of the altar. Verse 12, it shall be cut up into its parts with its head and its suet, and the priest shall arrange them on the wood that is on the fire on the altar. Verse 13, and the entrails and the legs shall be washed with water. Then the priest shall offer the whole and turn into smoke on the altar. It is a burnt offering, an offering by fire of pleasing odor to the Lord. Verse 14, if your suffering to the Lord is a burnt offering of birds, you shall choose your offering from turtle doves or pigeons. Verse 15, the priest shall bring it to the altar and wring off its head and turn it into smoke on the altar, and its blood shall be drained out against the side of the altar. Verse 16, he shall remove its crop with its content and throw it at the east side of the altar in the place for ashes. Verse 17, he shall tear it open by its wings without severing it. Then the priest shall turn it into smoke on the altar. On the wood that is on the fire, it is a burnt offering, an offering by fire of pleasing odor to the Lord. Leviticus chapter 1, verses 1 to 17. I am reading from the New Revised Standard Version, the Green Bible.